Hey guys, Tyler here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Pepper Jobs Air TV remote. So this exact model is the W10 Gyro, or Gyro, however you want to pronounce it. But let me start by saying why I have this remote. So I originally got this because I don't have any streaming services. I only have whatever's on my computer, and I have my computer hooked up to my TV. And so obviously you don't normally have a remote for just your computer. So what I did was I bought this and then I hooked it up to my computer. So now whenever I want to watch things and I'm over on my bed, for example, back there, as you can see, I just grab this remote, and then it's basically like I have a mouse, a remote shaped mouse in my hand, and I can use that to do whatever I want. I can turn the computer off if I wanted to. I can scroll around, do whatever I want, choose a different movie, type in a completely different movie because it has a whole keyboard on the back side, as you can see. But as for the front, I can pause it, speed it up. It basically is your entirely new room. It's like a Fire Stick TV remote, but for the computer alone. And you can do whatever you want with it. There's no limitations. And what's cool is that this works not only on Windows 10, but also Windows 11. So if you've upgraded to Windows 11, you're lucky day too, because you can use this for both. So how it can work is once you've connected it to your computer via Bluetooth, it can basically, you can either press like OK or scroll down or just look around, or there's a certain button you can press that makes it basically a cursor. So if I press one of the buttons over here, I'm sure you'll be able to see it once you actually see. But you can see in that middle button that looks like a cursor, you can press it and then you can go like that, and wherever you're pointing, obviously with the remote, your cursor on the computer will follow that remote. So if I go back and forth, the cursor will go back and forth, which makes it a bit easier if you're especially trying to scroll or you're trying to find something. You can't really just press yourself with one of the buttons because there's a button for almost everything that you can think of, but if you just can't get that, you can use the cursor button, which makes it a lot easier in my opinion. That's what I use mostly. And what's cool too, so especially if you're using it in a low light environment, whether it's dark or it's dark outside, dark in your room, wherever you're using it, it does have a backlit keyboard as well as buttons. So if you can't see normally, your lucky day, because it's going to automatically be backlit and you can see exactly what you're pressing at the time. It's cool because this really ranges from, if you want to set a movie up, you can use the remote. If you want to type a 4-page MLA8 formatted essay for your English teacher, you can do that as well. You literally have the keyboard at your disposal. So overall, at the end of my reviews, I usually say if I do or do not recommend the products that I'm reviewing, and this remote I definitely will recommend just because it's done exactly everything I've needed it to do. If I'm laying on the bed or I'm sitting on my couch and I want to use it as a remote, I can do exactly that. Therefore, I will not be getting rid of it anytime soon.